everybody, my name is Helen and I am the author of the young adult novel Tattoos and Tiramisu, and today I'm coming at you with the Authortube WIP tag. I was not tagged to do this, but I saw Natalia over at Natalia Lee do it and it just seemed like such a fun tag that I really wanted to do it for my current work in progress. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it because this is such a fun little tag. Question 1, what is the working title for your book? And I've gone through 2. My first one, it was originally called A Touch of Gold, and right now it is currently being called Fool's Gold. Number 2 is, where did the idea for your book come from? I can't give you like a specific moment, but I remember watching Curse of the Black Pearl, the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie, and just having a moment of thinking how chaotic Jack Sparrow would be if he had the powers of King Midas, and it just went from there. Number 3, what is the genre of your WIP? And it is fantasy, which is unnerving for me. Question 4 is choose the actors to play in your movie rendition. And I'm just gonna do like face claims for this because I don't necessarily know if I want them to play them. They look like how I kind of imagine these characters looking. And for Midas, I would want Madhaven, I'm not sure how to pronounce his name, but I'll put a picture of him up here. And then Briar could almost be played by Evan Rachel Wood, but they would need to find a guy who looks enough like her to play her twin brother. Number 5 is give a one-sentence synopsis. You would think I would have prepared for this, but I didn't. Briar Chevalier has always wanted to be a pirate, and the pirate King Midas makes that a possibility. It's shit, I know, I'm sorry, but there you go. Number 6 is, will your book be self-pubbed or represented by an agent or traditionally published? And I am aiming to query this to agents before the end of the year. That's kind of my goal with it, although I haven't completely ruled out self-pub, because after self-publishing Tattoos and Tiramisu, I have found that I really enjoy self-publishing. It's just expensive. Question 7 is, how long did it take for you to write the first draft? And I wrote the first draft more or less in November for NaNoWriMo. I did skip one chapter while writing, and I never wrote the last chapter because I realized that with the revisions I needed to do earlier on, that those 2 chapters in particular were going to drastically change. Question 8 is, what other books would you compare your story to? I don't really know if I would compare it to books. I have movies and myths. So my top 3 things are like Mulan, Pirates of the Caribbean, and The King Midas myth. Question 9 is, who or what inspired you to actually write the book? I've had this idea kind of sitting in the back of my head for a while, and when it was getting close to NaNoWriMo, I went into a chat that I have with my fellow interns over at Patchwork Press, and we were talking about different nano ideas, and I pitched the 2 or 3 that I was thinking of writing, and unanimously everyone voted on this one. Like I said, I've had this idea for I kept putting it off because I didn't think I was a good enough writer to write fantasy, and I kind of decided to just go for it and hope that revisions and beta readers and everything can help me with the parts of this that I'm not great at. World building! And finally, number 10, what else about this book might pique your reader's interest? I have a couple of things. So if you can't tell already, there is a POC main character, and actually quite a few of the main characters are POC. There is a lot of LGBTQI+ rep, including Briar. The main character is bisexual and does in fact have a relationship with a woman throughout the course of this novel. I do intend for it to be a duology, so in the second book there are even more of these LGBTQI+ representations. There are demons in this book. There is a vast fantasy world. There is a kraken, but not in the traditional sense. Yeah, let's leave it at that. I'm super proud of this book. Those are all of the questions in the Authortube WIP tag. Like I said earlier, I wasn't tagged by anybody. I'm not going to tag anybody, but this is a lot of fun. So if you are someone who is on Authortube, or you're a writer and you just want a way to talk about your current WIP, then please feel free to do this and let me know that you've done it, because I would love to watch your videos of it. Let me know about your writing down below, or if you thought about anything about mine, let me know down below. I do respond to every comment on my videos, and I absolutely love hearing from you. And I will see you soon with a new video. Bye bye!